Okay, I guess I thought I should do a video. I know people don't really watch my videos, but I will do it anyways. Maybe someday someone will. So I thought I would rank all the Finntroll albums, so to speak, and since Finntroll has been a huge influence on our music, so I would like to give my tier list of what I consider the best albums or best album in ranking. So I think I'm going to go from the one I like the least to the one I like the most. I want to make clear that no matter where the ranking is, this is not saying that it's bad, it's saying in comparison to the other Finntroll albums. So I'm going from like worst to best. So let's see here. Which Finntroll album do I like the least? I think I'm going to pick what's it called? I forgot the name of it. Oh my god, I forgot the name. Vredesvävd. Yeah, that's what it's called. Latest album. I'm putting it last because listening to this, I think the album is the best when it's like the album is the best when listening it in one go, in a row, because all the songs are so interconnected that I think they don't work as well individually, I feel, as on other Finntroll albums. Like I'm just putting it last because it's my least favorite. It does not mean that I don't like it. It means that I have to, if I have to pick some album that's the least favorite, then it's going to be Vredesvävd. It's I also think it has a lack of variation. I think it's like one big song that you have to listen as a whole, and you don't always feel like doing that. If you listen it in an row, it becomes much better. But if you listen to each track individually, you got a couple of good tracks there. But I haven't been. I was really into it when it got out, but I haven't been coming back to it as much. I guess maybe I'm just biased to the old songs. Next is going to be a hard pick. I think Nyfelvind is the next one. Nyfelvind is a good album, but I think it has more variation than Vredesvävd, because it got tons of variation. I like the almost Crash Bandicoot sound of some of the songs. I still think it's one of the weaker albums of Finntroll, so I think this is ranking out of Finntroll quality. Like none of the albums are bad. It's just you have to rank them. So I'm trying to see what should be next. I think I'm going to put this at B tier. Like I feel that Midnattens vidunder is like it's the start, so it's not as good as it would later become, but it's a really good start, and I think it loses a few points because it's short, and I really like a lot of the songs on it, but I'm a big fan of variation. You know, like I want each song to be unique, and I feel Midnattens Vidunder was like a beginning of something rather than the straight up awesomeness. Now let's see. I'm actually curious where to put this, if I should put it above or below, because it got really few songs and too much like intros and outros and stuff, but the acoustic songs on this are really good. Visor om slutet is the album. I guess it's called, you could call it an EP2, so maybe it would be disqualified, but I think I'm going to put it one step above. Yeah, Visor om slutet. Like the acoustic songs are really good, and I really think it's something that I want to do, like do acoustic songs on each album, so you get one acoustic song each album. But it's really great, but it's the problem is that it's too, you know what, I'm going to put it down one step, because it's too much it has too much intros and outros and side things. It should have had more sounds, then it would have been easily A tier. I think ur djupet. What was it called? Under jorden. I forgot what the album was called. This is horrible. I listened to it a lot, but unless it's like named after a song, I could forget the name of the album. Under jorden, ur djupet. Something about the depth. Anyways, I think it's a really underrated album. People overlook it a lot, but I think it got a lot of. The hard songs are good. You have Maktens Här, and like Maktens Här, like you really get a lot more out of it than people tend to think. I think it's a much better album than people think it is. I come back to it a lot, so then let's see how I'm going to rank these other ones. Maybe I should put them lower. Okay, any one of these can, like, I should start with Blodsvept. Like, Blodsvept to me is like a perfect album. I don't know if people appreciate it fully as much, but I feel each one is unique. It's very high quality. It's like one of the best albums in my opinion. Maybe people don't agree, but I think Blodsvept is like the best album in a long while, and I think I would love to see another album like Blodsvept with very varied songs, very unique concepts, and really catchy, and you like feel the weight of it, and it's a great album. I guess I would put Jaktens Tid as number 2 then. Jaktens Tid, what can I say? Of course, it's going to be top, and I think I should say why Nattfödd is like my favorite album, because the tipping point is like Trollhammaren, like the Trollhammer. how is that? Like, that tips it over as the best album for me, because I feel that Trollhammer is their best song. So, but Jakten's Teeth is second and Bloodsept is third. I honestly feel at different times all these albums could have been top one, but at different times, and this one was like higher but got lower as time went on, and like I don't come back to the sounds of that as much. I think it's got to do sounds of Bredsvärd as much, because I think you got to do with the it got to do with the like feel of hearing the full album. That's better than hearing the individual songs. The individual songs on these other albums are better in my opinion, but that's just me. It's my opinion and how I feel. It's no way saying that I know this is bad. This is the tire of Finntroll music. so like I get that somebody else will have a different tire entirely. I think the fact that you can jump I think this is my tire for the Finntroll discography. So yeah, I think Not Fud is my favorite album. Jakten's Teeth is second. Bloodsept is third. Jordens Djup I think is fourth, and fifth is, I think they're kind of on the same time. Okay, this is good. Nobody's gonna like this video because I wasn't sure going in, but yeah. Okay, I got it done. Who cares? Nobody is gonna watch it, so who cares if it's quality? But you got my tire for the Finntroll albums. I think it's easy to see these on the same tire. So yeah, take care before care takes you. Use force if you have to. Bye.